Hi guys. If I look really disheveled, it's because I am because um I was literally like 2 minutes ago I was sitting watching YouTube and literally I said, "Oh crap," and remembered it's Thursday. And I was gonna make a video because I have a few things to tell you guys. Actually, I didn't say "oh crap." I said the more PG-13 version of that. But I know we have some people who don't like swearing on our channel, so figured I'd tone it down for you guys. Okay, so since we last spoke, a few things have happened, I think. Well, anyways, I don't know if you guys can hear it, because sometimes, like, I can hear that I'm sick, but sometimes I don't, like, other people can't hear that I'm sick. But I was sick. Friday, my whole family had a cold. They, all had, a cough type cold type thing. My brother brought it home because he was at school for like, I don't know how long, it was like 13 hours a day for 3 days because of the musical, because he was in the pit orchestra. So he brought something home and he had it first, and then my dad had it, and then my mom had it, and I didn't get it for a few days after my mom got it, so I'm thinking, oh, thank God, since I'm kind of isolated from the rest of my family, because usually they're upstairs and I'm down here. I don't know why I have a pen. I just do. I thought, oh, yay, and I've been taking a bunch of vitamin C to help with my recovery. I thought, oh, thank God, I'm probably exempt from this. I said that on Friday morning, and by the end of the day, the school day Friday, I felt terrible. I felt so sick, and when my mom came to get me from my last class, because, I'm in a wheelchair and she takes me down to the car, I was like, Mom, I feel so horrible. So my weekend, I was sick. Friday night, I had the most horrible sore throat. I felt awful. Sore throats are one of the things that make me want to jump off a cliff. I hate them so much. But then Friday was actually the worst of the sore throat. Saturday, I woke up and it was, I don't want to say gone, but it was not as nearly as bad as the night before. Where the night before it was really sore and that swollen all over feeling, it had just moved up to my tonsils. There's a bug on the ceiling. I think it's a centipede, and it's kind of grossing me out a little bit. Anyways, so Saturday, my throat felt better, but that was about the only thing that felt better. My nose was plugged the crap up. And I had the worst body aches, and already, like, going to the bathroom is already difficult for me. I have to get up and hobble around by myself, and, I walk really funny, and it takes a lot of work just to get from here to the bathroom, and yeah, so Saturday I did not feel good. I think I spent pretty much all day in bed. I mean, not that I'm doing much different any other day, but like, I felt terrible. I was just like sitting there feeling sorry for myself. When I get a cold, I'm not one of those people that can like just power through it. I am one of those people that sits there and whines about it. And you know what? I don't even care, because colds are awful and I hate them so much. And yeah, so I had really bad body aches and I was tired, and I think I slept for a good portion of Saturday. And then Sunday, I felt a little bit better, but not 100% yet. I don't really remember doing anything specific on Sunday. I have not prepared anything. Because there were no videos this week, I have not prepared anything. I was just like, because it's almost midnight, and I was like, crap, I have to record a video. So then Monday, I felt okay. I stayed home from school just to be sure that I was completely over the cold, because honestly, like, the only thing that could have made it worse is if I was on my period. Like dysautonomia, cold, surgery and period. Like, how awful would that have been? But I got lucky and I wasn't on my period, so I suppose that's something to be thankful for. So yeah, that was my weekend. And then I was planning on going back to school for normal on Tuesday, but then some things happened that night and I did not get to sleep until 5 in the morning. So I'm sure, as all of you know, being dysautonomics, that if you don't get enough sleep, you can't just power through the day. At some point you will crash and you will burn, and you will burn terribly. You will be a crisp. So there was no way I was going to at least my morning classes, and I think I went in for my last 2 classes. Slept probably till noon. And then Wednesday, I had to stay home because I'm registered for college! Yay! See, they told me that my registration opened at 10 o'clock on May 16th. But my dad had told me that sometimes they'll open them early to see who's watching and who's on the ball. So I was like, okay. And it's also in Pacific Standard Time, and I'm in Central Standard Time, which is a 2-hour difference. So technically it was at noon. So I stayed home and I was refreshing the page every now and again, but as the time went on, I realized that it really wasn't going to open until 10. And sure enough, at noon, pretty much noon on the dot, I refreshed and it was open for me. So I registered for college. My schedule is great. I could not ask for a better schedule. My earliest class is 12:45 in the afternoon. So that's great, because it might take a bit of time for me to get to school because of travel commute time. Because I don't know where I'll be living in the area. So yeah, and I'm taking you're not really supposed to say how many classes you're taking. You're supposed to say how many units you're taking. I'm taking 13 units, which is 4 classes. I'm taking, luckily, my AP English grade from last year, because I got a 3 on the AP exam, exempted me from having to take, you're supposed to take English 1 and English 2 at Santa Monica, and it exempted me from English 1. So I was very happy. So I'm going into English 2, which is technically sophomore English. So I'm a little nervous about that. And I'm also taking a calculus for math, calculus for business and social sciences, because that was what I tested into, I guess. So yeah. And then also I'm taking 2 graphic design courses, which you would think, because I'm a graphic design major. One of them's like a studio course, I guess, and then the other one is like an introductory kind of course. So yeah, I'm so excited. Classes start on August 27th, which means, unfortunately, my days with TeenPotsyProductions are numbered, because I'm not sure, I know I'm going to have to leave the channel, and I'm very sorry about that. I'm not sure when I'm going to leave, though. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave right after I graduate from high school, or when I move to California, or when school starts. So, I don't know. And then, what else was I going to say? Oh, and I was going to say also, I have Fridays off. I don't have any Friday classes, so I'll have a 3-day weekend, which is sweet. I'll have 2 classes a day, and I don't know if you guys have heard of the website ratemyprofessors.com, but it tells you about the professors. So I made sure to get good professors, at least the ones that got good reviews. And it looks like only one of them was saying that classes were mandatory, and that's my English class, but it's only 2 days a week, and it's at 2:15. So I'm not too worried about that. I mean, I'll go and talk to my teacher, but college isn't high school. They're not going to be nearly as forgiving and whatnot. So, I mean, I'll still go talk to her, because you're supposed to do that anyway, right? So yeah, I'm registered for college. Isn't that crazy? And now I owe them $4,000. I'm like, I saw it, and even though that's really cheap for college, I was like, oh my god, it's the most money I've ever owed anyone in my life. So yeah, that was super fun. And then today was my first full day back at school. And actually, I had a lovely surprise today. When I came into the class that I aid for, a girl plops a package in my lap and says, "This is for you." It was a present. It was wrapped up. And I'm like, okay, like I never talked to this girl. But it turns out that they're called the Ninjas. It's a Jesus club at our school. Well, I I already consumed most of their gift, but they gave me a box of candy and they made me a card, and it's, it's so nice. It says, "Dear Rachel, we want to wish you a quick recovery. Congrats on your senior year, and we wish you luck on your future. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. Lots of love, Ninjas," which Ninja stands for Not Invisible Now, Jesus Alliance. And I just thought that was really awesome because, I mean, I'm not going to get into the whole religion thing, but I know some people take Christianity way too far and, like, way too seriously. I'm not talking about anyone on this channel. I'm talking about some people in general. And this is what I think Christianity is truly about. I'm not saying that, like that they had to give me this gift, but I'm saying, like, doing things for others who are in need and not, like, expecting them to, like, join their stuff or whatever, it was so nice to see and so refreshing. And so I'm gonna write them a note saying how thankful I am for it. And yeah, so I just they're not watching this video, but you guys are awesome. Seriously awesome. It made my day. It made my week. It made my month. And tomorrow's an exciting day because I'm getting my casts off tomorrow. Yay! Except I'm getting recasted right after. They're taking molds of my feet for braces, and then I'm getting recasted. I'm hoping that I can convince my doctors that I can get walking casts. I mean, I can walk in these, but it's very awkward because, as I showed you guys, one of my feet it's not right the way that it's placed, and I can't do anything about it because it's a cast. And so yeah, but then also this weekend is senior ball, which is the seniors, the senior dance kind of thing. It's nothing like prom. We all wear, it's not even as formal as homecoming. We all wear, like, the girls wear sundresses, and the guys just wear, like, button-up shirts and probably, like, khakis or something. Some guys might even wear jeans. It's not a formal thing at all. It's just kind of like a last goodbye. And I almost didn't get my ticket. Oh my god, it was so scary because apparently the ticket sales closed Friday at noon, but I didn't know that. I thought they were available all day Friday. So I brought my ticket money on Friday, and I went. My friend was like, I was like, "Oh, Alyssa, we can go get my ticket after lunch." And she's like, "No, we should go get it now. My lunch starts right at noon." And I'm like, "Okay." Like, she was really insisting that we go get my ticket now, and I'm so glad she did, because otherwise I wouldn't have gotten my ticket, because when I went into the athletic office where they were being sold, the lady's like, "We stopped selling them at noon." But luckily, I know her, and she really likes me, and I really like her, and you can't be mean. You can't not sell senior ball tickets to a cripple. I mean, come on. So she sold me a ticket, even, it was just a few minutes after noon. I mean, so yeah, I got my ticket, and there were a few other girls after me, actually, who were like, "Oh my god, are we not going to be able to get tickets?" I was so crushed for a second. I'm like, am I not going to be able to go? Like, I'm so sad. And actually, it's kind of unfortunate because I ordered a dress for senior ball. It's a sundress, strapless white with purple and black embellishments. I'll show you when it'll come eventually, but I don't know if it'll be here in time because we ordered it on Sunday, and we ordered it through JCPenney, but we haven't got a tracking number yet, and it's somewhere in Illinois. Today it was. So the lady, we called customer service, and she said that she thought it wouldn't be here in time, but we're gonna wait Saturday, because Saturday until after the mail comes, just in case. But if it doesn't come in time, then it's going to be my graduation dress. And Saturday, then we're going to go and get a dress for senior ball. So, yeah, that's what's going on in my life now. So I'll be sure to put a video up next week as well. I don't really have a question this week because I asked one last week and no one made a video, so just answer the one from last week. So I'm sorry I rambled on way longer than I needed to. Like, this video should have been like 10 minutes or less. Okay. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will talk to you next week.